going on, A-plusers, nerd mixers? It's your boy Indy Uchiha, and I'm at you, man, with another episode of A-plus Opinion Hero Report Review. Yeah, I just brutalized that. I don't know, but we got another Disney Plus show coming right at you guys. Another Disney Plus show. This one, Hawkeye. That's right. We got episodes 1 and 2 on Hawkeye that dropped last week. Been a little bit under the weather. That's why I haven't got the reviews early, but you're gonna have this and episode 3 dropping today for you guys. Man, it's so much going on. And for everybody who thought that Hawkeye was gonna be like the least interesting, you know what I'm saying, of all of the shows, you were wrong. Those who thought that Hawkeye was the most useless Avenger, you were wrong. Hawkeye, to me, is because he's the most human, is one of the best Avengers they can be. And from somebody who is a huge Oliver Queen, well, I'm trying to get this wire right, a huge Oliver Queen fan, of course. I have a liking to Clint Barton and everything that he has going on. But I do want to say, even though this show is titled Hawkeye, right? This is really a Kate Bishop origin story. And that's what is really boiling down to. I really feel like we're sitting here and we're setting up the Young Avengers and we're going through all these guys one by one. So it's pretty interesting in what's happening with this. But the first episode really deals a lot what's going on with Miss Kate Bishop and how she's where she's at right now. I mean, yo, it doesn't it doesn't even ease you into what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So Clint Barton has been around for a while, right? First in Thor, I think he had like a 2-minute cameo, 3-minute cameo when Thor was going back to get his hammer. Became a member of the Avengers, right? Um, went through the whole transition of doing that. Uh, ended up becoming Ronin. You know what I'm saying? His Ronin persona in Avengers Endgame. In Civil War, being introduced to him having a family and what he's really fighting for, his connection to Nat and how close they were. So actually seeing this show start off with something like him spending, you know what I'm saying, like overdue time with his family, you know, sitting down to eat dinner. Like his wife's not even there, just so he can spend time with the kids, going to see Avengers plays, which this was hilarious. And watching him not being able to actually watch the Black Widow part because he's still, you know what I'm saying, broken up over what happened to Nat, you know, a lot of that and what's going on with that is very interesting. And what's going on. So I'm just really enjoying what I'm seeing right now. But the best thing about this is how they started off and how they showed you why Kate Bishop became one of the greatest archers in the world, self-proclaimed. You know what I'm saying? Is because she was there. You know what I'm saying? When the alien invasion, when the Chitauri invasion hit, you know, New York, and her dad actually died, you know what I'm saying, in that. And she watched Hawkeye save her. And after that, you know what I'm saying, Hawkeye became her favorite Avenger. And it was because of his human side. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he was a human and he was still able to do the things he would do when he's working alongside gods and super soldiers and, you know what I'm saying, Hulks and everything else. So the influence that he has and him dealing with the whole I'm not trying to be a role model, but her expressing that you are a role model even though you don't want to be one. Look at all you did just being a normal person, you know, and her wanting to be able to help people the way that he helped. So Clint is finally getting a break, you know what I'm saying, because roped back into having to do what he does because of Kate being somewhat of a superhero. You see her off in college doing dumb stuff, shooting bells down with arrows. Parents has to bail out. You find out she's rich. Mom has goals for her to come work at the security company with her. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. But she wants to be a hero, you know. Uh Tracking down what's going on, doesn't trust her mom's new boyfriend, follows him to like this underground dealing thing where they're auctioning off artifacts from Avengers and different things like that, and they're auctioning off the sword and the costume from Ronin, and the tracksuit mafia breaks in. Just a street mafia that wears tracksuits. You got to look fit and slick when you're doing mafia things, right? Nah, but she ends up donning the Ronin gear, which makes people think that Ronin is back. So Clint, not wanting that Ronin thing to come back, ends up tracking down Kate and confronts his old enemies, the Tracksuit Mafia, because the Tracksuit Mafia has it out for Ronin, right? Man, along and big reason why they got it out for Ronin too, because you find out later in episode 3. But let me digress. Um, it's clear, it's very clear, even from like the opening scene of what's going on here, right? This is Kate Bishop's intro, just like the comics. This what makes me really feel about so good about this is that I really feel like this is set up for her to take that mantle of Hawkeye. And the way this runs, just like in that comic, you know what I'm saying? It's running in detail of her to take up that role. But it's the way that they get you to come on this journey with this young heroine, and using somebody, which Marvel is great at this. They're great at using somebody that you're familiar with in order to show you the birth of a new hero, right? They've done it with Captain America, Winter Soldier. They've done it with um they did it with Winter Soldier and the Falcon. They did it with Captain America and the Falcon. They've done it with Iron Man and Spider-Man, and among others. And I'm really enjoying the fact that they can take this Black Widow and what I'm saying, her sister, by introducing new characters using old characters. It's similar to, like, I feel the CW's theory of how they do shows when they buddy shows together, when they take that 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 long running supernatural to air before certain shows in order to get you to watch them shows, or air after, or when they air Arrow before a show. You know what I'm saying? And them lead ins to get you to 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 love. But that Battle New York scene took a big toll, you know what I'm saying, with her dad dying, and she just wants to be able to do what her dad does and help people, but help in her own way, by the way she saw Clint Barton be able to help people. So of course she's been following him, trying to mimic everything he's been doing. And you see her go through all these different sporting events and stuff like that, and getting medals, being champions of everything. And she's the best at what she does for her age, right? But when she dons that costume, that's when all the stuff starts happening. Things ain't looking too good. They figure out that people there got murdered by, what I'm saying, Ronin, or Ronin's been, what I'm saying, said that, what I'm saying, murder people, even though out there saving people, what I'm saying, from being hurt and everything. And not only does she know that, she discovered that, what I'm saying, her soon to be stepdad's uncle was murdered in his own home. And when she goes to investigate that, the Tracksuit Mafia like corners her and really come close to like killing her, or capturing her and taking her, whatever. But then here comes Clint Barton to save the day, jumps down, takes them out, and then takes Kate Bishop with her to try to figure out what's going on, because he wants the suit, right? Because he wants to get rid of the suit. He doesn't want the suit to be tied down to anything. He doesn't want to know he's involved, so his family can be involved. You know what I'm saying? None of that. So that's interesting. Now, Haley Steinfeld and Renner have such an amazing chemistry that when it comes to this, even when the characters are forced to work together, it just works. It's something about these two and their chemistry that just works on screen, bar none to nothing, right? Through the funny moments, through the man, through the serious moments and everything. Even when somebody else gets a hold of the suit, right? Because what happens? They go to where um Kate's been staying, right? And she's like, nobody knows where I'm at, but the Tracksuit Mafia is able to track her down, right, by her address. So they go there. They're throwing fire bombs and stuff in there. They have to fight their way out, and then he's gonna come back for the suit. Of course, the suit's flame retardant. I mean, come on, he was an Avenger, so he's gonna have some of the best suits. And I guess the guy from the fire department, who for some reason the entire like fire department, police department, and stuff like that, all the first responders, LARP. For anybody who doesn't know what LARP is, I nerded out when I saw this. Live action role playing. Some of the best scenes from Supernatural have been done. You know what I'm saying? LARPing episodes. Like I geeked out when I saw this. The people LARP live action role play at Comic-Con and different things like that. I personally have only got to do it once, but it's something that I enjoyed when I did it. I can't wait to do it again. It's not something I think that's done around here a lot. But if anybody knows of any LARPing in the Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland area, let me know. I want to LARP. But uh the first responders LARP, and there's a big LARPing event in Central Park, and then one of the guys took the costume to wear it there, and that was one of the greatest scenes, you know what I'm saying, between these first two episodes, because it was just heartfelt and interesting, because it was really Clint Barton getting out of himself, you know what I'm saying, having to do something that he really seemed like he had fun doing. He had to go LARP in order to get the suit back, and the conversation that he had with the police officer and no, he's a firefighter. He had with the firefighter in order to get it back. He's like, "Yeah, let me kill you." And like Clint had to like really be the character he was in order to get out of that. And that whole scenario in that was very interesting and entertaining, man. Like I couldn't get it. Like him just walking through the fake fight scene, just killing everybody, and then getting to him and just like telling the dude to kill him. He's like, "No, we have to have trial by combat." And them having to do the whole thing where they had to suit up and do that. Man, it was just classic. It was classic television that I really enjoyed. And it shows you why these series like this break like this could have easily been a solo movie, right? It could have been a solo Hawkeye movie, but it's done so much better in being a series, and you being able to just expand on every moment and everything that's happening. You know what I'm saying? I really, really, really love it. And I cannot wait, to see what happens with this. Um it's a really interesting aspect in what they're doing, because they really took the first two episodes to really just build up what was going on with these characters. You really got to learn why Kate moves, why she thinks how she thinks, why she wants to do what she want to do, and then watching Clint constantly have to ignore his family in order to service a duty. You know what I'm saying? And his wife, the whole thing about it, his wife understands. His kids might not, but his wife understands what he has to do. And it's even taking care of home, because when he sent the kids home, it's like, I'll be back by Christmas. So he's got a couple of days, because this all takes place during Christmas season. And I think he's got like maybe 5 to 7 days before Christmas. So he has to finish this whole mission of getting the Tracksuit Mafia to not come after Kate Bishop, get this Ronin stuff back and dispose of it, which he does get back. He ends up locking it in the locker, and dispose of all this stuff, get all this stuff cleared away, because if it's traced back to him, it could be something that's really detrimental to him and his family. And he's just ready to just chill, retire, and be there for his family, because he sacrificed for so long being out there to you know what I'm saying, be that person to help other people, that he wasn't able to be there for his family. And that's the big thing. Maybe somebody like Kate, who isn't tied to her family, who just wants to do the good thing, is somebody who's of that cloth that can take up the reins for him, because she's damn good enough archer, right? Man. But like with the suit back in his possession and Kate's identity somewhat in the clear, he thinks he's finna go back home, and no, what happened was, he found out a way he was going to clear Kate. He was going to let himself get caught and then clear her, right? But Kate doesn't know what's going on at all. So she goes to rescue him, right? And she's canvassing the warehouse where they have him at. She falls through like the I don't know what that's called, because I'm too poor to have one, but it's when the skylight or sky ceiling or whatever it is. She falls through that. He tells her, I was finna get you cleared and stuff like that. And they end up getting captured, right? Then you get the gang, the tracksuit mafia. They go and form their boss. Man, oh man, oh man. The minute I saw this, I already knew who it was because we've already been told she's getting her own spin-off series. We know the casting, we know the actress who's playing her. Echo. Echo, for you guys who don't know Echo was a character who was prominent in Daredevil, but we're gonna get into a little bit more into that character when we get into the breakdown for episode 3. But she is deaf, and then like when they come in there, and the reason you kind of know that, and if you didn't know, one of her subordinates is like signing to her. You know what I'm saying? And because she's just in a room with just stereos just vibrating, but you can't really hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? They come in and sign to her, and then you get this cold look where she just turns around, looks into the camera, and then end. And they just left you on the second episode with a cliffhanger, man. Now, these first 2 episodes really did a lot. They went from point A. They let you know what was going on with Clint. They let you know what he wanted to do. Clint is also losing his hearing because of all the stuff he's been going through as Avenger, all the loud bangs, the explosions, and different stuff like that. So he's wearing a earpiece in order to be able a hearing aid in order to be able to hear well. The commonality between that Echo and then him and the commonality he has between K Bishop are all gonna be interesting. So maybe he's able to reform 2 people into heroes, you know what I'm saying, in one spin, and he leaves the world a better place by leaving it with 2 people to do one person's job. You know what I'm saying? That are very capable. But we'll see what happens. You guys let me know what you thought about these first 2 episodes of Hawkeye, and did they surprise you? Was it more entertaining and seem better than what you thought it would have been? You know what I'm saying? Just because of the type of Avenger Hawkeye is, did you think that he was going to have the most boring show? You guys ring off in the comments below. You let me know. And until next time, I'm going to let Adam tell you guys how to reach up with the Patreon. Keep it A+. This has been a Nerd Mix. Indy is out.
If you enjoy our content and want to be a part of helping our channel grow, become a patron supporter. We have affordable tiers to choose from that offer a variety of exclusive and early access content, from audio files for all of our shows for you to enjoy on the road, access to our Discord community, and plenty of reactions, reviews, character breakdowns, and more. Check us out at patreon.com/A+opinions. And as always, remember, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so anytime we drop a brand new video, you will be notified.